working as a maintenance mechanic, I worked so many hours. It was very, very little pay. And I remember I couldn't even pay the rent at times.
7 years ago, I was pushing a broom as a janitor, and after learning the system, duplicating the system, I've been able to earn a six-figure income continually for the last 6 years.
And I've learned more here than I ever learned in school.
Once I got the ball rolling, I knew what was out there because I've seen everything that everyone else has done. I've seen the fancy cars, I've seen hanging out with NFL stars at Christmas parties, I've seen all the pictures, I've seen everything that these people have achieved, and I knew that I could do it too, and I knew I wanted to be a part of it.
Just coming into this business, my wife did not work, you know, so it was either I sold or there was no food on the table. So there was no other option for me. I made the system work, and it works well.
In this business, if you're able to do for 2 years what nobody else will do, you'll be able to do what nobody else can do.
In the next few minutes, you'll hear from several leaders in the industry. Many of them are high five and six-figure earners. All of them have been trained on the exact information you'll get in this video.
I've seen people who don't have sales backgrounds walk right in and turn $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 a year in income in just a year or 2 years.
Basically, the absolute first week on Mark Tassoni's system, I made over $700. That's absolutely the first week.
So by following Mark's lead and duplicating what he's done, you're going to become very successful. And if I can do it, anybody can.
The training journey you're about to embark on is proven, and it's directly responsible for the sale of thousands upon thousands of alarm systems.
I know I create my own income, I know I create my own sales force, and I create the direction that I want to go in life. I create my own freedom.
And the money you make is unbelievable.
First thing my manager did when I came into this business was not only did he train me on the system, but he actually helped me and coached me.
He's created a roadmap to basically help you accomplish in a short-term period of time what took him basically 9 years.
The system is a railroad track for somebody who isn't making the income that they want, where they could just learn it, duplicate it, and achieve their dream.
I think what makes our business so successful is the fact that we have the system down pat, the fact that we can take somebody brand new that's never been in sales before, bring them into this type of situation and get them to pretty much explode with income and growing personally.
And what we've learned is that the people that have actually stayed on the system, perfected the system, and continued even after time to go back to the system and study it, those are the people that have met the challenges and been able to take it to the next level.
Because he mastered the system, followed the system, learned it, disciplined himself to it, and attained it.
You don't just get stuck with a video and a couple cassettes and say, hey, or go sell. You know, that's not what it's about. Through the dealer program, Mark is going to be reinforcing that every step of the way, which makes it even easier for everybody else to succeed with the system.
I've learned to love my box. That was my biggest challenge when I first started, was I couldn't believe that people would actually put their name into it, or that it would generate the amount of business that it really does.
One thing I know for sure is this has worked for so many others, and it will work for you. So let's move ahead. In this video, you'll learn low-cost, no-cost marketing techniques that are responsible for the sale of well over 20,000 alarm systems. You'll learn how to position yourself as an expert, virtually removing the competition. You'll learn why it's difficult for some people to close a sale and why we have amateurs who close at 70+%. You'll learn how to remove buyer's resistance, putting all your prospects in a receptive state, and way more. In fact, too much to mention. Just like a train, everyone needs a track to run on. The system is proven and it works.
If you listen to what Mark's saying and you follow what he does, you're going to get what he's got as far as a result.
If you take the system and you take the tools and you utilize those tools, it can produce money just like that.
So whether you're a salesperson, a sales manager, or a dealer, an existing dealer, a new dealer, you can take this system, implement it into your own business, and make it work and be successful.
And then our product presentation is absolutely, bar none, top of the line product.
The ultimate result is that everybody is going to get the alarm.
Just last week, my check was over $2,200. I mean, you can easily pay your rent with a $2,200 paycheck.
I always thought I would work a long time, grow old, and retire. Now I'm learning that I can actually create more income in less time and probably retire 20 years earlier than I ever originally planned.
The system was taught to me. I didn't vary from the system, and it's effective every single time.
You do what Mark showed you to do, and it works every time.
What you would have to do is just show up on time, learn the system, duplicate it, and you're going to attain your dream.
Follow me, grab your pen or pencil, and let's get started.